Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Pat Minosi and welcome to F1 2015.
Those hipsters, I want to
I said, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop talking to me. Stop, don't stop, don't stop.
Hey guys, my name's Pat Minosi and today we're playing F1 2015. This game only just got released a couple days ago and today we're going to be testing out the championship season mode. So this will basically be my career mode for F1 2015. And for this season we're going to be choosing Toro Rosso. Our driver will be Carlos Sainz. We're going to be trying to pick his driving skills up through this season as a new driver.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. We'll soon learn the true performance of these cars out on track. What can we expect to see in the following session?
Well, I think we're all expecting the Mercedes power unit to be particularly strong this year, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them at the front. But I wouldn't discount Red Bull or Ferrari just yet. We know they have the talent and the resources to react to any problem, so although they may be playing catch-up, I would expect them to bring some major upgrades pretty early, maybe before we even get back to Europe.
So guys, we're going to be heading out on a flying lap here. I haven't played this game at all, as I said before, so I don't know any of the setups or anything like that about this game. So I'm just going to head out and hope for the best. This is going to be my first lap ever on this game at Albert Park, so let's see how we go. We're coming up to the line here for our first lap. I'm not sure how we're going to go. I've currently got DRS activated, so let's see. Coming to the first corner, that looks nice. Oh, I don't know, maybe. Looking good so far, this lap. This game feels a lot better than what other F1 games do, I'll tell you that, because it just feels nicer. But anyway guys, we're going to be heading out onto my flying lap here, or my qualifying lap, which got me into my position.
What a session it's been for Mercedes today. They've locked the front row of the grid for tomorrow's race.
They've really worked hard this weekend, and it seems they've been able to set up the cars perfectly today. Whether this will translate into race pace tomorrow, well, we'll just have to wait and see.
So guys, we've ended up 5th from that qualifying session. A great place to be on the grid for our first race of the season at Albert Park. Let's get into this race and hope that we can do well.
Hello and welcome from Albert Park, Australia for today's race. And I think it's shaping up to be a classic. It's a great position for Lewis Hamilton to start the season from, and one that he'll be hoping he can capitalise on and turn into a race win today.
Well, we all know that Lewis has raw speed, and if you give him a fast car, he'll win races. So if he can stay out front by the end of the first few corners, I'm sure he's going to be very difficult to beat.
It was a disappointing day for Fernando Alonso yesterday. He's starting further down the grid than he would have liked, but he'll still be hoping for a strong result today.
Well, Fernando is a great starter, and he'll be looking to make up a few places on that first lap to try and get himself back into a position that he's more familiar with.
So guys, we're starting 5th on the grid. Let's check out our race strategy and see what we're doing. So it looks like we're going for a 3-stop strategy. I don't know if I want to go for 3 stops though. I think I might go for 2 stops in this race. Let's jump into the race and see how we go. Looks like we got a good start there. Off the line, we're coming up to Raikkonen here. Doesn't look like we're going to get him. Coming up to the first corner, we're going to go around the outside of Raikkonen. Looks like it's been a very good start from us. The Toyota also doesn't have great straight line speed though, so it doesn't look like when we're catching any of the front leaders. I want to have a look at Vettel. Will we get him? No, we won't. We're going to have to stay behind him for now. We're just going to stay with him though for the next couple corners. It was a very slow corner from us there. Vettel's gone pretty far ahead of us now. We've got Raikkonen all over the back of us. I don't know how much longer we can hold on to this position. Coming into the second sector here. Looks good so far. No incidents or anything yet. Raikkonen's still right behind us. Ricciardo's right behind us as well. It's pretty intense right now. Raikkonen's gone up the inside. We're going to get him back though and coming into the chicane. We've got all these cars behind us. Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Massa. What are we going to do? He's still right behind us coming into the next corner. This is intense. They're all over the back of us right now. Is surprised we're even holding on right now. Coming to the last few corners, it's been a very intense first lap. I'm sorry if I can't speak English today, but this is very intense. I don't know how I can. Raikkonen's coming up. It's looking like he's going to get a look at us. He's coming up the inside. It looks like he's got us. We're going to have another look down the outside. Will we get him? Oh, we've got him. Coming to the first corner. Oh, Raikkonen's coming up out inside. Will he get us? Yes, he has. This time he has completed the move on us. We've now got Massa behind us. We're currently in P5, where we started on the grid. So guys, I'm on lap 3 here, coming up to the second sector. Oh, we've been spun off the track. Oh, it's been huge chaos. We've been hit into a wall. We lost some of our front wing. That's not good. Looks like we're going to have to pit this lap. Looks like there's going to be rain coming down right now, so we're probably going to go for intermediate tyres up for this next pit stop. We ran wide because of our wing. We lost many positions. Oh, we're going to puncture tyre. That's not good. That is not good. We're going to drop so many positions now. Currently 13th. We're going to lose a lot more than that though. Alright, head into the pits and hope that we can somehow bring this back. We're going to be in last when we come out of these pits. Catching button here by the looks of it. Our tyres are much faster than me. Looks like he's running option tyres through this wet. That's crazy. Oh, looks like everybody's pitting. This is where we're going to go into extreme attack mode. We're coming back here. Gained a lot of positions from that. We're currently sitting at 13th now. Ericson's just coming out of the pits. Is going to go straight around him. Our tyres are much warmer than his. We're catching up to Romain Grosjean now. Looking like we're going to get him in the next few corners or so. Cut off from Grosjean here. Looks like we're going to get him at this next corner. Will we get the job done? Yes, we will. Too easy. Catching up to Hulkenberg here. Let's see if we can get him in this corner. We're looking at Hulkenberg now. Looking like we might be able to get him in the first corner. Let's switch to standard fuel just to save some fuel. Come on Hulkenberg, will we get him? We're going to have a look. No, we won't manage to get the job done. We're coming up there. We might be able to get him in this next corner. We're gonna have a look. Will we get him? No. Oh, yes we will. We've got the move on Hulkenberg done. We're now up into 10th position. Alonso is next. Coming up on Grosjean here. We've lost a couple of positions. We're coming into... Oh no. That's not good. We've got a punctured tyre. Thank God I was right in front of the pits. Gonna come in for a pit stop here. Change to option tyres now. The track's looking pretty dry. Oh, we've hit... Oh, what's happened? We've hit the wall and we've just been reset. We're gonna lose a massive amount of time right now. Don't know why I said massive weird, but you know what? Let's go with it. Seems like we're pretty fast. Coming up on Grosjean here. That was a great corner by us. Should have Grosjean on the next corner or so. Got DRS on him now. Should be able to get him. Looks like he has DRS too though. A lot of sparks flying everywhere. Coming into the next corner. And we've got the job done. Coming to the last corner. We've got DRS. Alonso's right behind us. But we've got an attack on. We've got the fastest lap of the race there. A 1.31.7. That was a great lap by us. Coming around the last few corners. The sun is coming out for the end of the race. Lap 27 and 29. Coming up to lap 28. Coming around the last corner. Oh no. We've got a punctured tyre. Oh, at the end of the race as well. Oh no, this is not good. We're going to drop a massive amount of positions here. Coming out of the pits now, the attack is on. Which fuel? Let's do this. Coming up on lap 28 here, going around a lap car, and that's the checkered flag. It's over. That's the end of the race. Nico Rosberg has won. See if we can get Alonso coming up into the last few corners, but it's not looking like we will. Coming to the last corner now. Great corner. We'll be able to get him. Do we have DRS? Doesn't look like we will, and no, we won't. That's the end of the race. We're finishing 11th spot behind Alonso.
That's a win for Nico Rosberg at the Australian Grand Prix here in Melbourne.
So guys, that's the end of the race. We ended up coming 11th from starting 5th on the grid. We finished one lap behind everybody, just out of the points. We had a good race, but a lot of punctures set us back. Our race just wasn't going to plan. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.